So back when I started this corn patch, all I did was I actually made a video on it. It was called How to Not Go Broke Gardening. So our gardening budget this year has been really small. And so we've had to cut a lot of corners in a lot of areas in an effort to save money. So for this area, this is just like really bad soil and dirt. And what I did is I went to a bulk compost facility and I purchased $10 worth of half of a yard of compost. And then I just laid it on this soil, and then I put some drip tubing every 12 inches, I think. And then I just put the seeds in. And what's really funny is my mom, who actually grew up in Iowa and she grew up on an actual farm, saw the video and she couldn't believe that anything was going to grow in it. And she said, you need to have more soil. Like, there's no way you're going to grow corn. They need like a lot of soil and they need more than what you have. But I was kind of on a time crunch and on a budget, and she recently saw our beautiful corn patch and she couldn't believe that anything even grew. So I would call that a win. So I'm going to pick some of the corn right now and bring it inside so that those beetles don't eat it. And yeah. Fuji. Uh-oh, see? Right here. Ah! Okay, so there's all these beetles. See? There's like all these beetles eating my corn. That's a bummer. So I may have left this on a little long because now it looks like there's aphids and ants. Whoops. This one looks like it's a goner. Those beetles just like ate all of it, and look at that. So another thing that happened here is I planted a bunch of different varieties of corn in this area, and it's very, I don't know exactly, people have been saying a lot of different things like it's okay to do it this year, but it's just next year's crop that's going to be affected. I've heard that it'll cross-pollinate and make like a weird corn, which I did pick some of this the other day, and it was kind of like yellow corn mixed with like a little bit of blue corn, which I planted some sweet corn, some blue corn, some popcorn, a couple different varieties, and I did a bad job at labeling. So we'll just see what we get here. Yeah, see, that looked like a really promising thing of corn, but the beetles ate it. And yeah. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I planted popcorn in front here. Oh no, this looks kind of like sweet corn. That one looks good. Fuji, where are you, baby? do is I'll put it in this basket. Oh, the ants are on me. Fuji, what are you doing? What are you doing, Fuji? What are you up to? Peekaboo, what are you doing? This one's kind of weird. Huh. I think I'm just gonna harvest all of these because there's just so many ants on everything. I don't know if it's gonna do me any good to leave it on the plant. This is so exciting. Fuji, your leash isn't long enough, baby. It was so funny. The other day, this guy came around with his kids and he like knocked on our door and he was like, "Oh, can I just have some of the leaves of your corn?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he was like, "My wife wants to make tamales out of it." I didn't know that you needed like fresh corn leaves to make tamales, but that's interesting and good to know. Oh. What are you doing? Are you having fun in the corn patch? Huh? You need a longer leash, honey. Here. Whoops. Whoops. See, I don't know if I probably should have harvested these sooner. I'm just not an expert at corn growing. And my mom, I don't know if she like remembers exactly how to do it, or I don't remember if she said that they grew corn, but she grew up in an area where they grow a lot of corn in Iowa. So many bugs. So many bugs. See, some of these are small though, and I don't want to take it, but they're not looking too hot, huh, Fuji? Huh, Fuji? It's pretty good, huh? This is our second basket. It's nice and shady on this side, huh? Oh my gosh, are you so proud of your corn patch, Fuji? Fuji helps me with everything in the garden, and he keeps me motivated to come out here when it's hot and humid and I don't want to, but he's just such a good supporter. He's so supportive. Oh, Fuji, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Oh, here we go. This one's a big one, and it doesn't have a lot of ants on it. That one looks good. That one looks really nice. I'm like, got so many ants. Oh, I think this is the blue one, Fuji. Okay, look at how fun this is. I don't even care if it's weird or deformed, because look how fun that is. I think this one maybe did cross with the blue tortilla corn and the sweet corn, but isn't that pretty? I'll take it. I'm like tempted to take a bite just to try it. I mean, it was wrapped up in stuff, so let me see. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to cook it up tonight. And the corn that I made on the day that I did my vegan brunch, I left it on the grill because Mimi came over and we started talking, and then it burned, so I didn't get to try that corn. So let me just try this to see. I'd have to go back and look up all the varieties I tried to grow, but I have to say this was like the easiest thing that I've grown this year was the corn. Just sticking the seed in there, and like with pumpkins and cucumbers and melons, the seeds kept getting eaten by like birds and stuff. And so I tried covering it with these cages. That's why these are up here. And they would just like knock the cage over. I tried putting these like plastic things over them, and then like I saw a snail go underneath it, like it was underneath the plastic lid somehow. So for some reason this year, the pumpkins and the melons and cucumbers, I just had to replant several times and they still didn't come through. Like something would happen to them. But the corn, I mean, I think something probably ate some of the corn, but a lot of it survived, like a good portion. Oh, Fuji, look at how cute. Isn't that fun? So I don't know, maybe this is an ornamental corn. I don't know. I think I remember planting the sweet corn in the sweet corn and the blue corn in like the first 2 rows, and then I ran out of seeds, and then I had to order more, and then I planted like all these different varieties of like popcorn and maybe an ornamental corn. It's nice in the shade right now. So I'd have to go back and look at what I planted exactly, but I'm gonna just try it because I don't know. I don't even know if it's edible, but oh yeah, that's really weird. Mm-mm. No, this is not good. It's like, it like tastes like cornmeal. Like it tastes like ground up pieces of corn. Darn it. Well, that's not good. That's not good. No, stop it, baby. Maybe I can see. I think there was another good looking one in here. So we'll see what to do with this. I don't know. Maybe just use it as decoration and dry it or something. See, this one looks fun. Like this one looks normal. Huh, Fuji. My mom told me to boil a pot of water and boil the corn and dip it in butter and salt and pepper. So maybe I'll try do that on like the fire outside in a few days. See, that one tastes fine. It's cute. It's little. I don't know if that's normal or not. But that's good. That's delicious. That's like a piece of corn I would like stick a stick in and do like corn on the cob. That's like perfect size too. It's not too big. All right. Let me see if there's any more corn I can rummage up in here. Isn't this fun, Fuji? You have your own corn patch just for you. Because you're my baby. Oh, and you get your own corn patch. All right. Now let me show you the pumpkins and the squash. Okay, Fuji. I probably should just have left this to become like a winter squash. This is the Zucchino Rampicante squash from Baker Creek, and I grew this last year, and this was such a fun thing to grow. It's like really easy to grow. It doesn't like it doesn't get as much of that like powdery mildew. Last year it just like kept going and going. And then you can eat it like a zucchini when it's young, or you can let it get older like a winter squash, and then you can store it. Last year, I don't remember if I ever tried the winter squash, but these are kind of like in the middle, so I don't know if these are going to be, if I should just choose like harvest it when it's young or when it's older, but we'll find out. Fuji, look. Look, Fuji. We're ready for Halloween. And then these are the cute little baby Boo and Jack B. Little pumpkins. And there's so many on the vine, and my hands are getting a little full. So I think I'll just harvest these. And I've just been using them as like decorations around the house, which is really cute. And then I'll come out and I'll harvest more of them a little bit later. But I'm so excited to decorate with these. I don't know if you can eat them, but I grew them for decoration. So. Well, look at our sweet little harvest for today. So this is our beautiful corn patch, and the sunflowers are kind of dying back, and our little pumpkin patch. Also, look at this. I think this is the orange accordion tomato. That one kind of got weird looking, but look at how many tomatoes are on there. And then, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at, oh my gosh, look at this thing. That thing is humongous. Oh my goodness. See, uh-oh, something was eating it. And then I think these are all my San Marzano tomatoes. Look at, I think that's called blossom end rot or something. I think it has to do with the water, which is very likely because my irrigation's not set up the best way right now. I don't know what happened here, but it looks like all that kind of died back. And there's a bunch of tomatoes here. And look at this. This is exciting. Look at these beautiful tomatoes. There's so many of them. They're almost ripe. I just have to come out here before the critters get them because I've lost a lot of tomatoes to critters. Like they get ripe and then the critters know and then they grab it before I can. So I need to keep an eye on these. And this is like a big jungle. I've been pruning these back and taking off like some of the dead, and I've been trying to like clean it up, but it's growing really, really fast. That's beautiful. Look at that beautiful sunlight. So it's a nice evening out, and I figure this corn is so like dirty and weird looking. I might as well just shuck it now. I don't know the best way to store corn. I know when it's in the store you get it like this, but I don't know if with all this like ant stuff, if it would be best to, I just feel like the ants and the insects are going to deteriorate it even more. But if you know what I should do, let me know so I know for next year. And this way I can see what is in all of this corn, and then maybe tomorrow I can grill it up or boil it up. So it's just kind of fun. It's kind of like Christmas, finding out what you're going to get, because all these different varieties that I planted. But looks like that's just like a normal corn. That's fine. And then I'll just put the little waste in the garden to compost. Okay, so this is interesting. This one's like a little bit more yellow colored. Interesting. Okay, what's in this one? So if you grow corn, I would love to know when you harvest your corn in your area, or when you know when to harvest it. Because I did grow corn last year, but I grew a really small amount of corn. So we just ate it like right out of the garden. There wasn't much to, okay, so this one's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, this is one that got eaten by the bugs. I'm pretty sure this is the blue corn for the, I think it was 4 blue corn tortillas. So maybe I can still, I'm not sure if I maybe have to research this, let this dry out, and then crush it up somehow and make blue corn tortillas. I don't know. I just saw it on the, I think it was Baker Creek's seed packet, and you know, you just get excited and you just want to, oh, I want to make some corn tortillas, or I want to grow blue corn. So that one, I don't know what happened there. Okay, so this is another blue, oops, whoops. This one also got eaten by the bugs. The bugs seem to really like the blue one. Huh, Fuji? Yeah, this is nice doing this out here. It's like such a beautiful evening. It's really hot in the day. It's been in like the 80s, but very humid feeling here in San Diego. And this way I don't have to get my kitchen all dirty with all this stuff. And then I can just leave the remnants in the garden to like compost. Do you want to play with the ball, Fuji? Fuji wants to play with the ball. Go get it. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Okay. Oh, I was on this one. You're so sweet, Fuji. Get the ball. Get the ball. Get the ball. You're so cute. You're so cute, Fuji. Here, you want the frisbee? How about the frisbee? No? You want the ball? Okay. And we get our fun playtime in as well. So there's another corn. So yeah, this is pretty impressive that I was able to grow all this corn just kind of winging it and not knowing what I was doing. And just the $10 of compost and the price of the seeds, and then probably like $1 million worth of water over the last couple months because water's so expensive. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know what this one is. Got eaten a little bit too, but it's kind of like got a red kind of look to it. Okay, these ones are the smaller ones, so I'm really excited to try and find out which one's the popcorn. Okay, so this one's more blue corn. Maybe this is blue corn popcorn. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna grab the other basket of corn. Oh, here, wait, there's one more. Fuji, you're so sweet. There we go. More multicolored weird corn. We'll find something to do with it no matter what. Oh. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.